Okay, tonight we're going to make some bacon wrapped barbecue meatloaf on the smoker, and we'll be right back and show you how to put this together. Here's the ingredients we're going to use. I have about a little over a pound of 80-20 ground beef. We got about half a pound of whole hog sausage, an egg, breadcrumbs, some mayonnaise, and then we have green bell pepper and orange bell pepper, some wax pepper, some chopped up garlic and some red onion. Over here we got some Worcestershire, steak seasoning, and salsa. And we're going to use that bacon for the weave on top. And we might as well get ready and start mixing this together. We'll put in our hamburger and our sausage. All of our veggies. Pretty good, I hit the bowl. Breadcrumbs. Those are Italian breadcrumbs. Our mayonnaise. Which I need a spoon. That was a half a cup of breadcrumbs, and they're Italian breadcrumbs, and then a third of a cup of mayonnaise. You can adjust this recipe however you want. The great thing about a meatloaf, you can put in about whatever you want, and it's going to come out tasting good. And some mild salsa. Don't be afraid if this thing is too wet when you get it mixed up. Here's our steak seasoning. You can add more breadcrumbs until you get the consistency that you want. A little bit of Worcestershire. An egg. Alright. Time to get our hands dirty. We're going to mix all this together, and once we get that done and made into a loaf, I'm going to come back and show you how to make your bacon weave. Alright, we've got our loaf made up, got our bacon laid out here, starting our weave, and this is really thin sliced bacon. But what I did was first I laid them all out this way, laid one strip across, and every other one you fold back. And so then we'll just take another one. You can see a little thicker sliced bacon would work a lot better. But you just lay a piece across, and you're going to flip these back down. Get hold of it. Okay. And then we're going to flip the opposite that we flipped the last time. This is some seriously sad bacon. I should call them out and give the name of it out, but I won't. You can't even get it pulled apart. Just lay your strip on there. And you're going to flip these back down. And you're going to flip them back, the opposite ones that were just flipped. Lay another piece down. We're going to continue this process. When we get done, we'll be back and I'll show you how to set the loaf in there and wrap it around it. Alright, here's our sad looking weave. The bacon was terrible to work with, but if you just keep alternating which one you flip over and lay another strip this direction, you'll work through it. So here's our loaf. And we're just going to take that, lay in the middle of it. Biggest trick on this, you want it to cook even, so you want to get it where it's basically the same size and thickness end to end. And then we're just going to take and flip our bacon up. Maybe we can get hold of it. in there. And there's our weed. Tuck it in on the sides. And we're going to go and take and put this in the cooker, probably at about 275 degrees. And I'm thinking it's probably going to take roughly 2 hours. Of course, we're going to monitor the temperature. So we get ready to put this in. We'll come back and show you it going on in the cooker. Okay, we're out here at the pit. I've got it set up with the water pan. I put 2 chimneys in the firebox. We're just a little bit over 275 right now. I got some good hickory wood, there's some smoke going in here. And we're going to lay this in here across. I'll just show you how to do it. Lay it right in there like that. Close her up. I put it on a piece of aluminum foil just to make it easier, so when it goes in there it isn't all sticking to the grates and everything. It'll give us something. And I fold the sides up a little bit like a drip pan, but I really expect that the grease is just going to overflow that. But I've got catch pans in the bottom, so it's not a big deal. Really not much spritzing or anything to do on this. We're just going to sit back and let this go. Alright, we're about an hour and a half into this, and we're about to open this up. Still at 275. We got a little bit of smoke coming out, but we're going to see what it looks like after an hour and a half. Turn the light on. See what our temperature's on here. Maybe I can get it to where you guys can see it. I'm showing about 126, 129. Probably looking for about 127, so we're pretty consistent. And that goes back to making your meatloaf the same thickness. I mean, try to make it the same all the way down it. Just got to spend a little more time on it. We probably need another 40 or so degrees, maybe 45, because I will not eat raw hamburger. It's a bad deal. So we'll see you here in just a little bit. All right, here's the thing. We're at 160. We're just under 3 hours into this cook, and my temperature, I'll show you. I'm gonna turn the light on so you can see it better. This thing's showing just at right around 160. Here's 167. And that's 158. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is ready to come off, but it wouldn't be barbecued meatloaf if we didn't put some barbecue sauce on it. Barbecue sauce, meatloaf, barbecue sauce, meatloaf. So we're going to brush this on here. We'll give it about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. We'll look at it. I'm going to let the sauce set just a little bit. Now you use your favorite barbecue sauce. That's what I did here. I am not going to tell you which one to use. I actually mixed 2 together. So, you know, it's all part of the fun of barbecuing. Alright. There. That looks pretty covered with barbecue sauce. We're going to let that set. We're still at 275. Probably 10 or 15 minutes, and when I bring it inside, I'll see you then. And I'm going to finish my thought about the beef, and when you're doing ground beef, make sure it's well done. It's the ice they put into the grinder, because they're grinding a huge amount of beef, and if they didn't add ice to it, it would cook the beef while it was grinding it. So sometimes that water they use in the ice can be contaminated. So that was my point on that. Alright, here we are. We're like, I don't know, a little over 3 hours into this. Barbecue sauce is set. We're at 160. 162. And that's 165. So this is done. Alright, we're going to slice into this, see what we've got. It's pretty tender, even with the bacon on the top. And it's done. You can see it's done. We're going to make a plate and be right back. Alright, here we go. I got this on a plate. It actually has a smoke ring. We got some scalloped potatoes there beside it. Let's take a taste of this meatloaf and see where we're at. Hell yeah! Eat it!